Give me 5 seconds. Oh. Would help if the microphone was actually on. I'm somewhat decent at this. Been doing it for, a while. Ish. Give me 5 seconds to check the audio while I'm at it. Gives us a perfect opportunity while it logs in, though. There we go. Cool. All right. How is everyone doing? It has been a bit, and I apologize for that. But some stuff has happened in real life, so I was kind of preoccupied. So, the goal and objective today is getting a new katana, which we are going to do. I'm excited. I'm pretty much just going to jump right in, because I can. Or at least jump right in relative to being a damage dealer in daily roulettes. Readjust myself as I start to get comfortable, because that'll change over time. Yep, okay. We start now! Immediately! Packlefin. I turned down the game volume significantly, and I turned the effects volume for everyone down. Or the effect for everyone down. So it should be less of a mess going through stuff. I have it set to where none of the AI or none of the party members visually do anything, and the enemies are limited. Because I do still need to see what the enemies do, because there are some flashier particle effects in the later stuff that will alert me to attacks before they actually go through. And I have myself set to full because I'm a samurai, I'm super flashy. This is why I play this job. And because I'm good at it. But that's besides the point. I'm still not used to people being good enough at Paglethan to actually super pull nowadays. It's very strange. Back in my day, when this released a month ago, are we gonna stop anytime soon, guys? Thank you. Unlike aiming classes, I can't just, use my abilities while we run. And the big guys make it hard to see. Just a bit. One of those things I need to be able to do. Yeah, see? I have all these wonderful effects I need to watch out for because I have like 2 seconds before a hitbox drops on these level 80 dungeons. Coral! I love that corals made a comeback. They're such a cool enemy design. You don't see them much in the later expansions. That I've seen, at least. It got away from me there, but I finished out the combo, at least. I redid my samurai hotbars a little bit. I'm still not sure if I like the setup or not, but it should, in theory, mean I get to my speed for my basic attacks faster rather than the damage dealing. It's the general idea. I don't know if I've made it work yet. Oh, that's gonna be a mess. We're gonna do maybe a 4 run of dailies? Maybe everything except, main scenario? Because I'll be honest, I do not feel like doing Cash from Meridianum or the Praetorium today. But we'll see what happens. You never know, I may get bored and be like, I want to run Praetorium today. Not likely, but it could happen. It's a fantastic time sink dungeon, I will give it that. All the Pagothan gear is awful. Visual, at least. I don't like it. I'm sure there's other people that do. I'm not one of them. I love the general look of the dungeon. It's a really cool place. I just don't like the gear that drops from it. And since I'm rocking a full set of Crypt Lurkers, which is objectively better, I don't need to farm it out. I'm pretty much doing this for the endgame currency, the tombstones. Because the expert roulette gives a lot of them. And because I think Pagothan's fun. I like this dungeon. I think it's maybe in my top 7, maybe? Shadowbringers dungeons? That's hard though, because there's been a lot of dungeons in Shadowbringers that I've really enjoyed. Bye, Astidian! Don't stop moving. Now what am I supposed to do with that? Can't even move with that. Boy. Ah, sorry. Just woke up from a power nap. Hi, friend. I'm so glad to see you here. Enjoy your lurk. I chat often. I mindlessly chatter while I do this. Mostly because I can. I hope Loki is good. I have not watched anything Marvel since Endgame, so I actually have no idea like what's out worth watching now. I'm completely out of the loop when it comes to superheroes. I'm a little burnt out on them, actually, but I think I'll come back once Doctor Strange is out, because I am somewhat interested in Doctor Strange. No! No! Do not tell me I just wasted a 120-second recast timer on something that did not go through. Ah. Pain. Like, it could be worse. But that's still not great. Hey now. That moment when you finally get good enough at a mechanic that you can consistently not get hit by it. So good. Best feeling. I don't actually know what went wrong there. My rotation was going fine, and then all of a sudden it very much wasn't. Eh. Got the job done. It got the job done. I ain't gonna complain. I don't know if our tank is new. And just didn't know that this is the end of this poll. To be fair, I would probably pull them out here too, but that's why I don't tank at level 80 anymore. Because tank anxiety is a thing, and it actually got worse once I leveled up all the way. Let me just be a damage dealer. Let me just, you know, do my job. I will handle all of the things, and you don't have to worry about me. Always the last to get my dragon. too polite for my own good. Just the visual of, like, flying over this, like, burning field of, like, large-scale battle. I love these large-scale battle dungeons. Like, we've had, what, 3 of them now? 3, maybe 4? The Gimlet Dark, the Hero's Gauntlet, and Paggleton. So we've had 3, and all of them have been so well done. Oh, well, 4 technically, if you count Alamigo. But if you count Alamigo, you have to count the other one. So that's technically 6. No, 5. 5. 5, I can count. That's not counting all the instanced ones. They've been doing these a lot lately. I ain't complaining, but... Still surprised that the last boss of this dungeon is Lunar Bahamut. That's still shocking to me. Oh dear. Oh no. I am sorry if any of that alarm came through. Apparently, I forgot to turn off all my alarms. I almost wish this wasn't the final boss of a dungeon. Because, like, you miss the opportunity for Lunar Bahamut to have a savage. Or even barring a savage, you miss the opportunity for him to have, like, a potential 4th ultimate. You could have this be a whole thing. Ow. And for going through that whole rotation, he has way too little health, or way too much health left. Not okay. It makes me sad that this is going to be one of the last times we hear the Shadowbringers, like, final boss theme. I guess it can come back. And we'll always have it for these dungeons, but... I've really enjoyed Shadowbringers musically, so knowing it's going to be gone is just a little touching. But it does lead to better opportunities for Endwalker to knock us away, so... I got greedy and it wasn't worth it! Throw a calm to your healer. Because they deal with a lot. I'll hang around Packlethan. I don't like any of the gear, so therefore, eh. Alright. We are going to go to the city where I need to go for all of the currency. I should have the last 2 tokens I need for the sword, for the katana today. Here's hoping. Yeah, I only need 40 more. Should be fine. Let's change our outfit. Decided not to go white with the outfit, but I did complete the outfit. Decided to go hunter green, which I like a lot. Yeah, let's just keep moseying right on down the list. Yeah. I like the green quite a bit. Did my own stream die? Alright. That's mildly inconvenient. Hey, something sold. Yay! Out adventures again. Of course. If I can get that retainer up to level 50, I can gear him up properly and actually send him on things that will make it worthwhile to do more things with the retainers. But it ain't happening yet. That's right. The gemstone traders and the cities won't let you do anything. I forgot. There's still a lot of things I forget in a game I've played for 70 days worth of time. It sucks too, because I'm going to get this currency like relatively shortly here. So I don't want to leave Yulmore, because that's just a waste of gil. It's like I'm just waiting for that next dungeon to pop, so I can be number 1 in the queue. There's just enough people running level 80 dungeons to make it inconvenient. Can offload some of my inventory though, which I am desperately going to do. My inventory is a hot mess. think that's everything I'm going to offload for right now. Which pays for 3 teleports, should I so desire. Come on, Duty Finder. Find me a party. Thank goodness it's a game where I can no longer say find me a party that doesn't suck. Because all of the players in 14 are, for the most part, pretty great. I have had the occasional person, but I'm gonna laugh when this isn't even like a properly good level 80 dungeon. It's gonna be like Grand Cosmos again. Not one of the fun ones. I wouldn't mind running Academia on either. And it's not even going into like the one I'd obviously like to run, which is the Twinning. Because of course. There we go. What we got? What we got? What we got? Yes! I love the twinning so much. I'm not even mad that I'm here with a whole bunch of first or second timers. Ooh, we desperately need the tank to start doing things, though. This is not a sub-level 50 dungeon. I cannot tank this. Everything in this dungeon is fantastic. Everything. Visually, musically, boss-wise, trash mob-wise, mechanics-wise. It's a treasure. It's a genuine treasure. It is a treat to run this place. It fills my heart with joy. I always have to be careful with the AoE damage, though. It's so easy to screw up. Mine! I didn't tell you you could knock me away. You ain't getting rid of me that easily. I was about to say, what even is our tank? I was not paying any attention at all. It's a Dark Knight. And it's a tank that's still learning, so they're not going to Super Bowl the game's best dungeon. Thank goodness. Could spend a lot more time in the twinning than I normally do. Did that say 0 damage for one of them? Or was there just a 0 in it? We'll just say there was a 0 in it. To ease my wounded pride. It will be weird in Endwalker when they go through and, like, crush the damage data. It's where I'm still comparably doing damage, but instead of doing, like, 80,000 damage on an attack, it'll just be like, oh, you did, 600. It's like, oh, okay. Sure. We'll go with it. I do have to call mechanics out here occasionally because this boss in specific can get very nasty very quickly if you're not careful. Because of that. And it auto-targets healers. Rotate! Okay, cool. Awesome. For a minute there, I thought another glass was gonna break. This very much is not a case of, in case of emergency, break glass. 2 of them? It's not the ads that are the actual problem. It's the fact that they go after the healer. It makes them difficult. Especially when they have the health of Truckku. Burn him down and burn him down. Thank you. I actually forget that there's mini lore bits because I don't think I've checked them out at any point lately. No, you don't. You ain't hitting me. When there's only one of you, I can see that coming. As opposed to when we pull, like, 50 of you. That was an interesting animation canceling combo. I'll have to keep that in mind. Oh. Alright, drop down a single target again because I can. Trash mobs. Trash mobs, why do you have so much health? I say as if I haven't spent time just trying to gradually make my way through the overworld. There's no way to not pull this. I feel bad, but that thing was gonna see us regardless. Better get the jump on it than anything else. Or at least that's what I'm gonna tell myself to sleep better at night. And my work week is over, so I can actually sleep overnight tonight. Ooh. Actually sleep when it's dark for once. Nice. I've definitely gotten used to third shift lifestyle, but there is a simple joy in being able to just sleep when humans are actually meant to sleep now. It's a gift I do not take for granted, at least. And it's 4th of July. I have to. Not that it'll be especially bad for me or anything, but, you know, fireworks. I'm not gonna dignify that chat with a response. Not that I could anyway, because now we're in the middle of a boss fight. This fight goes quick. I will say that. Like the second boss. Definitely does not play around. Get back here. I know how greedy I can be. Especially on this, because I've run it enough. At least there's no ads on this fight. silver linings and everything. I don't mind ads, but they do get tedious. Go down, go down, go down, go down, go down. Thank you. Haha. JP! Good to see you. I absolutely do not mind that you have just been lurking. I'm just glad that you're here. It is good to know that my friends are spending time. I hope your day is going fabulously. What? No. Why? Why? How have... I am so confused as to how these people have made it to level 80. I don't mind that they're going to waste this limit break. Really, I'm not. But if you're going to use an area of effect limit break, can we super pull at least? Because we are not building up to a 2 or a 3 limit break for the boss. If we use this here... Okay. Thank goodness it looks cool. Just get lost in the music and hit my buttons. Oh, we are gonna die on that last boss. Oh, good. Well. I'll just mentally prepare for the wipe now, so that I'm not concerned about it later. I will say this hallway is more fun with a super pull. Where you get everything and you just drag them to the door and there's like 8,000 AoE attacks going off at once because everyone's got an AoE. Yeah, that's fun. It's also a great way to test your healer. Okay. Are you good enough to do this? Cool, because we're doing it anyway. love this music. I love this music so much. Like, the twinning is one of those examples of a perfect dungeon where everything combined makes it the best, while everything about, like, this, it is greater than the sum of its parts, I think is what I'm trying to say. If it was just on its own, it would probably be somewhere in the realm of mediocre, but put it all together, so good. And how do you make the best dungeon in the game even better? By putting a raid boss at the end. Mecha Alexander. Alright, let's go! Betting window's open. There it is! Took 5 seconds. I even warned him. Ow. What are you doing now? Oh, that's the tank buster. If I could, you know, not constantly screw up my rotation here, that'd be great. How? Oh no! Get that tank up. Did the tank... Oh, the tank didn't wait for a res. Ouch. Did he... Madonna mia. Really? Oh, look, the inevitable outcome. I love the Tycoon's design. It really is just basically let's take Alexander but make him better. It's great. I love it. That long walk. Alright. Park right by his foot for now. Hand, foot. Appendage. Right here should be safe. Yep. And now gravity. Oh. Oh dear. Ow. Let me just sneak on Raptor here. Beams are eating us alive. Thank you. No idea why I'm having issues getting that attack off today. Oh, I had a lot more room than I thought I did. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place here. Because on one hand, this may actually be more trouble than it's worth with this group. On the other hand, if I leave, that's the end of the stream, because I will lose a half an hour. There's a half an hour timer if I leave the studio early. Like, it'll be easier to just kick the tank. Since it seems to be that's where our hang-up is. And I hate saying that, but... This does not bode well for the boss fights later. If I'm running into this on dungeons, then the raids are going to be a nightmare today. Alright, let's try this again. Sorry, I'm not exactly a chatty Cathy right now. I just get a sticker of the not ready yet for my abilities. Just put it, get them on a like magnet, put it on my fridge or something. Just this ability is not ready yet, and it won't be ready in 5 seconds when you ask for it again. Oh no. This is gonna hurt. Come on, we've almost got it. We can do this. Ow! Just hurl myself into the beam like a bug in a windshield. That was a smart. Thank goodness. Alright. Now that that's done and over with... Is it? Could it be? Yes! Finally! Nice! Nice! Look at it! It's so pretty! Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, it's got so much detail work in the blade. It's gorgeous. We aren't done yet, but that makes me happy. Oh, it actually works with the outfit. That makes sense that it would work really well with the outfit. We'll leave it unsheathed for now. Or, unremoved for now. Nice! Yeah, I've been working for, like... 2 months on and off for that katana. I'm going through the really late game stuff first because I assume a lot of the other stuff I'm going to end up doing is like early level. It's just gambling because I can. Get all my daily stuff out of the way. I don't even know why I do this portion of the game anymore, because it's not like I ever win anything. Playing scratch-off tickets for stuff I can't use to buy things I don't need. If that isn't the ultimate... Yeah. It's actually longer. If you combine everything... If you combine the entire outfit and the blade... I've been working on this specific outfit for 7 months now? 8 months now? It's been a long time. And now we get to absolutely... Let's do it. Let's do a proper boss fight. Yay. I like how now that it's the appropriate sword for the outfit because they were made together, it actually looks like it fits. Like it'll actually sit on the belt. Oh, of course. Hopefully the vibes will be better now that I don't have that last boss to do, because that was... The Tycoon is, like, not an easy fight if you don't know what you're doing. And it's fine. People are new. I get it. But it can be really frustrating to wipe. So I'm really glad that it didn't take too many tries and everyone was cool. And now we're just gonna keep on trucking. It's a good day. It's a beautiful day full of opportunity. And I'm sure that this boss fight is not going to be any of the ones. The Moogles. Well. I cannot think of a better boss fight to look cool for than a bunch of Moogles. Truly, this is exactly the point this was made for. Also, I did not glaze over it. I am glad that you're getting off your medication that you were trying, because being sick from things that are supposed to help you feel better is never fun. I hope that everything works out well. What does that marker actually do? I've never seen what that marker does, because every time it comes up, we just, like, end them before it does anything. Stop moving. It's like they know what's coming, so they're scurrying away. Get back here. Chasing a bunch of Moogles around a field. This isn't even the actual boss. Three, 6. Oh, we are at that point. I promise you, the person who made the... whoever the madman is who made the soundtrack for this fight was definitely a fan of Tim Burton. Because you cannot listen to this song and tell me it is not just This Is Halloween, but as good. Oh no. Oh dear. We're gonna die. There goes the healer. Ain't no way I'm getting out of this in time. There we go. And now we can just focus down on Mogglebog. Bingo. That fight's so good. No. I'm good. I don't really use TikTok, so I'm unfamiliar with the song, but now I feel like I'm gonna have to, like, seek it out. Oh, wow. An instant pop for normal. Thank goodness it's not in progress. Otherwise, I'd be concerned. It's been a really long time since I ran an Omega raid, and I don't remember anything about this. I am essentially going in blind because I don't remember this fight at all. Oh! Oh! So, froggies, less than helpful. A wonderful split that I'm sure will not come back to haunt us at any point. Out. In. This is learning mechanics with Ratopossums. Those guys spawn. This narrow band of space. The game, you lose. Well, I'm glad to know that they've been doing the floor is lava mechanics for way longer than I remember. Now, what am I talking about? They've been doing the floor is lava mechanics since, you know, ever. And I'm a frog. Well, good thing is we're almost through. I don't think this is a multi-phase. Yeah, no, we're good. Cool. I don't remember that fight at all. I don't think it's gonna matter, because since I run it apparently about once a year. Let's go to the Alliance raids! Where am I at gear-wise? We will go in and get our stuff prepared. I need to move those walls like a half an inch back so I don't spawn into the wall every single time. I just haven't done it yet. I am so happy with this house remodel. Looks so good. Even if the upstairs is kind of bland. It's got a nice little, like, gentleman's lounge, like, sitting area. I don't know. Maybe I'll do something with it eventually. I'm sorry if the can keeps popping into the microphone. What else can we do? Can I get... Now I need to check something, because I'm curious if I can get more ventures for my one home skillet retainer from the Pixies. So let's all go see the Fae. I always feel bad because I know, like, audio is one of the few things where I'm, like, constantly trying to make it at least tolerable. I cannot get ventures from the Fae. Well, what good are you? Aside from being adorable and mischievous. Can I get... Oh, you're alright. I love showing off the stuff that I work for in this game because, like, I put a lot of effort into, like, getting things exactly how I like it. So when I was doing that house remodel and I got stuff to work, I'm just like, I'm so proud of how everything looks that I just wanted to brag about it. And it's like, the amount of work I put into even just getting that house, because just to get that house, I had to park outside the plot of land it was on, because housing in this game is a nightmare. But I had to sit there for like 9 hours. So every time I do anything with my house, I'm just like, look at it! Look at how amazing it is! Please be one I like. Please. Please. That's if this pops now, because there's always the possibility that it could just not. You have 45 seconds, and 2 of our healers haven't done anything. I mean, I'll do a Crystal Tower raid. I'll do any of the near raids. Just Don't give me one of the level 70 ones. Sometimes I am way too cognizant of the fact that it is easy to not get that. Come on, tank. Tank, 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 tank. Come on. Hit ready. There we go. What we got? Hey! The last time I ran this on stream, I had no idea what I was doing, but I promise you I will not die most of the time this run. Because I've been running this one a lot lately. And I'm also going to get nothing from this. I am doing this for fun. Because I have hit my weekly limit for loot from this raid. So I think at most I can get the triple triad card at the end. Maybe. Oh, there's new people? Oh, they're in for a treat. And by a treat, I mean they're in for the Square Enix building being thrown at their face. I will say, of all of the things that they've crossed over with in this game, the one I wish they would have done for the near raids is to put the weapons in. I think it's a lost opportunity that we don't have the weapon replicas. Not that the gear itself isn't awesome. I love the look of most of the gear. But I just feel like it's a wasted opportunity to not have those iconic blades as replicas that your characters can use. Again, I say this all the time because it's still so true with everything I run. The music is just so good. There's very few tracks in this game I don't like. What we got? In the middle. In the middle. We're good. Just stay right there. Nobody get any closer. It's also weird having, like, big guys like this, because as a melee DPS, you very much do not want to be standing directly in front of the enemy. Yeah. Like, there are times I'll go on and I'll just, like, listen to some of the older soundtracks. I've never personally played Final Fantasy VI, but Dancing Mad is just so good. And I like that this raid series... Oh, no. Goes out of its way to, like, mix up Hey, you know what? That's not a naive kid thing anymore. There are orchestras that make their living off of doing video game and movie music. That is a legitimate dream, my friend, and if that's what you want to do with your life, you go for it. You can do anything you put your mind to. To the side, to the side, to the side. And again. And to the middle. Ish. Do this again. There will come a time in like 6 years when this raid will go so fast, and it will make me slightly sad. I'm not gonna lie. Because I will remember the days when it took forever. Nope. Bye! I've done it, dudes. Don't worry. Ow! I've never gotten a tank buster as a DPS and just died. That was awesome. That made my day. This thing has so much health. In. There we go. Huzzah! Yep, all I can do is pass. Because I've already looted something this week. I have to wait till Tuesday. Oh well. Oh, gotta readjust. Ow. Can it be today? Now this boss is weird. I know what this boss does now, and I still don't fully understand it. Ow. Other than the fact that it hits like a runaway truck. Which... I say that, but it would be a near raid that would just actually pull a truck out of nowhere to ram us. I mean, this one does have trains. Yoko Taro's an absolute nutcase. Genius game developer. But... I'll always love when it was announced that the 14 devs were going to be doing like a press conference type thing. And pretty much every news site had the same headline, and it was just Final Fantasy XIV devs are going to be doing another live letter, and God help us all, Yoko Taro's going to be there. It's like, yeah, I want to be so notoriously crazy that, like, my very presence causes, like, stress. That man is Sheogorath incarnate. And the world is better for his presence. I personally just wanted to know what server he wanted to wipe out. Because, like, the legendary story is this specific raid was going to end with them deleting an entire server. It's like, I want to know which one they were going to take out. Was it one on each data center, like, group of servers? Was it just one? Were they just going to pick one at random? Flip a coin. Let's see what world gets blown up. Hansel and Gretel, why do you have so much health? What compels you to be so beefy? I'd have been fine. I needed that rescue. That one was fair. That loot just went through. Who was not rolling on that? Someone is spiteful. I do like that effect a lot. So now I just gotta come up with a new goal now that I have my katana. It may end up being a better house in a different housing district. So I wouldn't mind moving to one of the other ones. Ideally, I'd like to go to the new one that's going to open up at the end of the next expansion. But that is going to be a whole mess. Sometimes you just know something's not going to be entirely worth it. Aww. Oh, wow. So that is apparently if you are anywhere close. I was not aware of how strong that attack was. Normally I'm out of it. That's kind of nuts. Come back to life with a critical hit. You know, as you do. Alright. Is that a... Did that say wrist dress? Yeah, it did. And it's nothing. Okay, it's a floof. No, thank you. It's nice to know the healers get a scrunchie as a bracelet. What, aren't you enjoying yourselves? Yes, actually. Thank you for being concerned. I can't get close enough to hit them with my attacks because they keep using the stuff I have to avoid. It's not fair. Stop that. I want to be able to hit things with my new katana. I put a lot of work into getting this. I rolled on everything good. So it's not me. It's the reason the loot hasn't gone away yet. And as long as it's not, I'm alright. I would feel bad if it was me. Alright. This fight is tough. This is the one I spent most of the time on the floor for on my first run. This is gonna hurt. Get away from me. I can control my own life. Have you ever gone so hard you got a cold chill? That sucked. No! 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 Why? Why? Oh, you no! Let me out. Oh. These blocks are the bane of my existence. Because it's so... It's just awkward enough that I have to remember what they do. And that just adds another layer of mechanics onto something that already, like, drains me to go through. Like, I love the near raids, but they are draining to keep track of everything. Like, the sheer number of mechanics happening on screen at any given point. You're just... I don't... There's groups out there that never get hit. And I'm just like, I don't understand... I don't understand you. I cannot fathom that level of coordination and competency. It's just insane. But they do it. And it's really cool to watch. I'm trying not to yawn so much, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm bored, because I'm not. Alright, 2B, you hold down the fort. We'll be back. Probably. Yeah, like, this whole concept of, like, having the colors be how you deal damage and how you dodge stuff, that's an awesome idea. I wish the game did more of this. Because it's a really cool concept. Tubi, we didn't make anything. The Alliance has made it through that, and you stood here and half-heartedly basic attacked. I know for a fact, because I spent most of that time dead the first time around. Alright, now here comes the really troubled part. And I'm on the wrong... That could have been worse. That could have been a lot worse. I'll admit. Get out of there! Very rarely do I feel that dumb. It's not every day that you see someone just wander their way into the instant kill floor. Just for the sake of it. Just thought I'd take a lovely stroll into the endless abyss. As I still manage to screw up. Staying right here. Ah. Not staying right there. Oh. Was not prepared for my full attack rotation. That's okay. It happens. I can't say I'm a real big fan of the obsolete android stuff, but Diorha Type 53 coat is pretty cool. I've seen the fending one. It's not awful. I like my long fending coat better, which fending is the tank gear. I like that a lot better. But this one feels far more actual armor-like. Just trying to figure out what that was. Turns out it's a person. Haha! Made it out in time. Ah! Haha! These guys are actually the easiest part of the entire, I think, raid series, in my opinion. Like, it's kind of hard to believe how easy it is to do this. This specific part. I did have fun. Thank you. I am grateful for your consideration. Because now we get to the cool part. Ish. Okay, we're just going. Forget the ready check, all steam ahead. Oh. Was not paying any attention. She should do one more? I love the concept of these delayed lasers. And my back is starting to hurt. I think, since we've accomplished our goal today, this will actually be the last thing I do for this stream. Just because my back is starting to hurt, I could use some food. I intend to be back tomorrow. Either right around the same time or like probably around 2 p.m. Legends of Runeterra, the League of Legends card game, came out with new cards. And I'm still learning how my specific decks work out with them. So tomorrow, I wouldn't mind live streaming just a couple hours of that, just to have some fun with it. Games go quick there, so a couple hours we'll have plenty of time. Ow. Well, that tells me how far those travel. Things have been learned. Never really paid attention to those attacks. But yeah, I wouldn't mind streaming Legends of Runeterra. Another good thing is because I can pretty much, like, think 2 or 3 moves ahead, that would be a great chatting stream. So. I love this fight. I really do. I think this is one of the best fights in the entire game. Ah, that's inconvenient. I really want this music for my house. Like, it's beautiful. Everything about this fight is just gorgeously put together. Including the fact that I am still so bad at it. I appreciate that I was going, you know what, this endless raid series that is some of the most mechanically heavy portions of the game possible. You know what this needs? A rhythm game. Like, of course it does. Oh, wow. It's been a while since I've seen the, Bard level 3. Come on, we can do this. Dance Dance Revolution, your heart out. Every time. I don't think there's ever going to be a moment where I actually get that attack. I feel like one of the alliances still has a limit break, but I can't be too sure. In which case, use it, my dudes. Perfect. Very, very nice. I can't roll for any of this, but I can for this stuff. Not that I'm going to get any of it, because good God, look at those rolls. Oh, all of those are awful. Have a better time tossing myself out an airlock. Yeah. I have the worst luck. Oh well. Still worth the fun. Alright, y'all. It's been about 2.5 hours. It's about how long I normally like to stream 14, because otherwise my back starts hurting. Like I said, I hope to be on right around the same time tomorrow. I hope to see you all then. I will put out an announcement. Thank you so much for joining me. I really enjoyed this. And yeah, I hope you have a fantastic day. And I'll see you all tomorrow.